Real Salt Lake back at training here at Rio Tinto Stadium following Saturday night's 0-0 draw on the road at Sporting Kansas City. Next up, a trip back east to face the Philadelphia Union.
We were two pretty evenly matched teams. I thought they had a lot of the play just for the fact that they were at home and the style of their game, but it was good to get out of there with, the shutout. I thought Jeff Hananella came up with a lot of big saves, and just defensively as a unit for most of the game were pretty good.
Even though we didn't play our best game, we still got a positive result. And, I think that we could use that going forward. And, even though it wasn't our best game, we would love to get 3, but getting a positive result was the goal. So going into Philly, I'm sure it's the same mindset. We want to get a positive result. Positive result on the road is 1 point, and if we can get 3, then all the better.
Another tough game, playing away. So I think we have to play a little bit better than Kansas, because I didn't like how the way we play over there. So if we improve a little bit, I think we can get the 3 points.
Real Salt Lake with 7 potential starters missing during that 0-0 result on the road at Sporting Kansas City. Another opportunity this weekend for the depth of the squad to get the result on the road in Philadelphia.
It's a credit to Garth, it's a credit to Bill and Deloy to really setting our team up for success when we have issues like we do. But it's a good problem to have, and everyone's going to contribute.
I think we have a pretty deep team, and like the last game, the best players of the game, Mansali, Balch, and Antinella, so they play very good, and they coming from the bench, and that is really good for us, for the coaches, because they know that everyone is ready to play.
I have access to the best MLS goalie that there is, just from watching him. He helps me teaching-wise as well, giving me pointers as we're going along, but I learned a ton just from watching him, seeing him in the locker room, the way he leads, the way he communicates on the field, and just his technique is unbelievable. There's a reason he's the best that there is in this league. So just to have firsthand with him every day is something that I'll never forget.
Since day one, I was part of the new crew to come in and try to add to that depth, so it's been a reoccurring theme the whole time. So I definitely couldn't say surprised, but it's definitely a good thing that we're able to get the result in times where we got a lot of our starters out, especially with the World Cup coming up this summer, and we're probably going to lose quite a few guys.
The Philadelphia Union currently sitting 3 points out of first place in the Eastern Conference. The big news this week, Jack McInerney traded to the Montreal Impact in exchange for Andrew Winger, and 2 players that have stepped up this season, new signings, Maurice Adu and Leo Fernandez.
They've made quite a few additions to their team that have really gave them confidence, but we're feeling good about what we're doing right now. Had a good road result in Kansas City, but we're looking to go at them a little bit, impose our will on them, and see how they deal with it.
The Philadelphia Union coming off a 2-2 draw on the road at the Chicago Fire, and it was a last-minute penalty kick save by Zach McMath on Mike McGee, securing the point on the road for Philly.
They're playing with a lot of energy at home. We have to match that and try to beat it, but we also need to concentrate on our game. I
think we have to press a little bit high, especially in some moments during the game, so we can sit back, But I think the last game, they pushed really hard, so we try to work harder, to get the shutout. But now we learn from that, and we have to move forward and try to play a better game.
We want to take care of business. We want to make sure that we keep a clean sheet there, and the chances that we do get, we put them away.
Watch RSL take on Philadelphia on April 12th at 2 o'clock on ABC4 Utah.